When Courtney Hadwin first stepped onto the stage, she didn't just sing, she commanded attention. At just 13 years old, her voice carried a raw, emotional power that seemed impossible for someone her age. The audience could feel every note as though it resonated directly in their hearts. Her stage presence was magnetic, and the energy she projected made the room pulse with anticipation. Many viewers didn't just see a talented contestant, they saw someone extraordinary. Her performance quickly went viral, capturing the imagination of millions worldwide. In an instant, Courtney became a symbol of fearless artistry, global recognition, and instant fame. Courtney's audition sparked an immediate global response. Fans around the world praised her intensity and authenticity, captivated by a voice that was both unique and emotionally mature. Social media exploded with clips and comments, many hailing her as the next big superstar. Her appeal wasn't just technical, her performance felt deeply genuine, unlike polished, manufactured pop stars. Yet alongside the praise came pressure. Overnight, a 13-year-old girl found herself under a spotlight that could be both inspiring and intimidating. While admiration poured in, so did scrutiny, laying the groundwork for challenges she had yet to face. Simon Cowell's recognition among the judges, one reaction stood out. Simon Cowell. Known for his tough critiques and keen eye for talent, Simon rarely expresses unfiltered emotion, but Courtney's performance struck a chord. He recognized the rare combination of voice, energy, and stage presence that could define a generation. To him, she wasn't just another contestant. She was a once-in-a-lifetime performer. Simon's praise was heartfelt, going beyond surface-level admiration. He felt a responsibility to support her, understanding the magnitude of her potential. His emotional response reflected his belief that Courtney could rise above the ordinary and become an artist capable of reshaping the industry. The emergence of backlash fame is rarely uncomplicated. While millions celebrated Courtney, others reacted with cruelty. Harsh critiques, mocking comments, and personal attacks began circulating online. Critics accused her of being too intense, fake, or performing inauthentically. The backlash wasn't confined to social media. It reached her daily life. At school, classmates teased her relentlessly, and even family members felt the emotional strain. The sudden shift from anonymity to public scrutiny was overwhelming for a young teenager. The spotlight that had illuminated her talent now cast shadows of fear, self-doubt, and anxiety, signaling the start of an emotional struggle she would have to navigate. Online harassment and threats. The darker side of viral fame emerged quickly. As criticism intensified, some viewers escalated to threats, targeting Courtney with messages that no child should face. The harassment became inescapable, affecting both her and her family. The emotional toll was severe, with anxiety and fear gradually replacing the excitement of performing. Her mother openly discussed the stress, while her father tried to offer reassurance. Yet even well-intentioned support couldn't erase the weight of daily attacks. The very voice that had drawn worldwide attention was now a source of anxiety. For Courtney, what began as a dream had turned into a frightening, isolating experience. Mental health struggles. The continuous pressure began to affect Courtney's mental health. She withdrew from social media, stopped interacting with fans, and became increasingly isolated. Her once fearless performance energy was replaced by hesitation and fear. She even experienced thoughts of harming her vocal cords, reflecting how deeply the public scrutiny had impacted her sense of self. Singing, her passion and talent felt like a burden. The joy of music was overshadowed by the expectation to constantly prove herself. This period was marked by intense emotional strain, showing how easily a young talent can be affected by the sudden, unrelenting glare of fame. Simon Cowell's Heartbreak. Watching Courtney struggle was devastating for Simon Cowell. He had seen her potential and recognized the rare brilliance of her talent. Witnessing the young performer retreat from her passion because of public cruelty was more than disappointing. It was heartbreaking. Simon knew how fragile young artists can be when exposed to sudden fame. His emotional response reflected both concern for her personal well-being and regret at seeing such talent threatened by external pressures. The reality of online scrutiny and the impact it had on a child singer made him confront the darker side of the entertainment industry that often goes unseen by audiences. A path toward healing. After stepping back from the spotlight, Courtney began to rebuild herself. She shifted her focus to positive reinforcement, learning to filter out destructive criticism. Gradually, she regained confidence, realizing that her worth wasn't determined by online opinions. Recovery required patience and self-reflection, emphasizing mental health over public approval. By reclaiming control over her engagement with the world, she found a sense of empowerment. Music once again became a source of joy instead of fear. This turning point allowed her to view her talent not as a commodity, but as an expression of her identity, planting the seeds for the next phase of her artistic journey, finding her artistic voice. Even after recovery, the industry posed challenges. Courtney's style was unconventional, and record labels often pushed her toward music that didn't reflect her personality. Writing sessions sometimes felt forced, and she struggled to reconcile her individuality with commercial expectations. Her breakthrough came when she connected with producer Kevin Bowe. Together, they focused on creating deeply personal music that represented her true voice. This artistic freedom was transformative, allowing her to define herself not just as a performer, but as a genuine artist. Her music became an authentic extension of her emotions, marking the beginning of her creative independence, the independent comeback. In 2023, Courtney re-emerged with renewed purpose. Choosing to go independent, she took full control of her music and artistic direction. Her first independent release, Breakable, showcased growth, maturity, and authenticity, signaling a new chapter. The follow-up single, That Girl Don't Live Here, confirmed her evolution as a confident artist with a unique voice. Her style blended jazz, rock, and soulful pop, reflecting both technical skill and personal expression. Fans noticed the difference, responding enthusiastically to music that felt real. This independent path allowed her to reclaim her narrative, proving that she could thrive without conforming to outside pressures or industry formulas. Live performances and touring Courtney's comeback extended beyond the studio. She began performing live again, demonstrating renewed confidence and control over her art. In April 2024, she played at the prestigious Clive Davis Gala at Carnegie Hall, a milestone that cemented her growing industry recognition. She also returned to the UK stage, reconnecting with fans who had supported her from the beginning. By 2025, she announced a UK headline tour, performing in cities including London, Birmingham, and Manchester. These shows weren't merely concerts, they were statements of resilience, independence, and and artistic identity. Courtney had reclaimed her space on stage, showing that her talent and determination were stronger than ever. A story of resilience. Courtney Hadwin's journey illustrates both the fragility of early fame and the resilience of the human spirit. From a viral sensation at 13 to a teenager grappling with fear and harassment, her story reflects the emotional cost of sudden attention. Yet through recovery, reflection, and artistic reinvention, she transformed adversity into empowerment. Courtney's choice to prioritize mental health, artistic authenticity, and independence allowed her to return to music on her own terms. She emerged not just as a performer, but as a true artist, demonstrating that resilience, self-belief, and courage can overcome even the most intense external pressures. The future of a rare talent today, Courtney stands as a symbol of artistic integrity and perseverance. No longer defined by the judgments of strangers, she is defined by her strength, creativity, and passion. Her evolution from a 13-year-old viral sensation to an independent artist proves that talent combined with resilience can endure scrutiny, criticism, and pressure. Fans and industry professionals alike recognize her growth, both personally and artistically. Courtney Hadwin's story isn't just about fame, it's about reclaiming identity, nurturing passion, and embracing authenticity. As she continues to perform, write, and evolve, the world witnesses the rare talent that Simon once predicted, now thriving on her own terms.